I've graduated for more than 2 years without jobs, so that's why I have been hustling, running halter to skelter from this place to this place.
With the coming of this Empower in the Northeast, it helped a lot of youth.
I don't know, if you say I no collect this money, to be sincere, I don't know what happened, maybe near to commit suicide.
The National Social Investment Program, NSIP, is the bold and audacious response of the federal government of Nigeria to address the growing social malaise in our country. NSIP directly invests in Nigerians across all demographics, with a focus on youth, children, rural dwellers, the economically disadvantaged, and even the vulnerable poor and the aged. As such, different components of the NSIP umbrella program address the immediate needs of each section of our national demography. We wanted to understand the impact of the NSIP program, so we visited a random state from each of the 6 geopolitical zones and FCT Abuja to engage with the beneficiaries directly and see the real-world effect of the program. There were tears of joy and unending happiness. The documentary you're about to watch, One Smile at a Time, is the story of a representative percentage of the over 12 million beneficiaries of the Social Investment Program and how it's impacted their futures and changed their stories.
For the help of this program, I am now selling this to help my life.
Iṣẹ́ inú mi dùn gan torí ó tọ́ ìṣẹ́ nínú ayé mi. Ó fún mi ní nǹkan tí mo lè máa rí tí inú mi máa fi dùn láéláé tí mi ní fi gbàgbé ìjọba Buhari.
I've not seen such a program that is so free, that is it's not doesn't have that level of political coloration. Because other programs they will do it in line with party. If you're not a member of this party, there is no guarantee that you get the job.
I thank Jeep for this money that they have given me now because I feed my children from this my market. I still train them from this my market. So I thank Jeep for them helping me. So my prayer is that they should increase it the more.
The program is divided into 4 distinct interventions: Empower, National Homegrown School Feeding Program, GEEP, and Conditional Cash Transfer. The Empower 526,000 beneficiaries. The Empower for unemployed graduates is focused on full-time paid volunteering at public schools, N-Teach, rural farms, N-Agro, primary health, N-Health, and community tax advocacy liaisons, N-Tax, while the non-graduate Empower is geared towards reviving our apprenticeship culture through vocational and technical skills. About 50,000 young Nigerians across construction, automobile, hospitality, technology, hardware and software industries, and beneficiaries obtain toolkits valued at more than 250,000 naira and a stipend of 10,000 naira monthly. 500,000 active members in 774 local government areas also earn 30,000 naira monthly and a computing tablet device. NHGSF, 9,638,773 beneficiaries. The National Homegrown School Feeding, NHGSF, currently feeds more than 9 million children in 36 states between primary 1 and 3 in state-owned public primary schools across Nigeria. It's also designed to improve child nutrition, boost school enrollment, and also interface with local grocery providers, thus boosting the incomes of rural farmers across our communities and engaging over 100,000 cooks, earning 90 naira feeding revenue per child per meal. Jeep, 1,705,932 beneficiaries. Jeep focuses on easy, accessible, interest-free loans to citizens excluded from Nigeria's national economic planning due to their social status or illiteracy. Jeep operates under three broad products. Farmer Money, which offers loans of up to 300,000 naira to farmers. Market Money, which offers loans of up to 50,000 naira in first borrowing and up to 100,000 naira after repaying earlier loans. And Trader Money, which offers loans of up to 10,000 naira in first borrowing to petty traders and the poor. Conditional Cash Transfer (CCT), 297,010 beneficiaries. The conditional cash transfer specifically targets the poor of the poor in our rural communities. These people are illiterate and unbanked and often have their needs subsidized by subsistence farming. A monthly transfer of 5,000 naira provides a safety blanket for this demographic, allowing over 297,000 of them financial autonomy, however minimal. The people of Abia State are renowned for their enterprising spirit, and the NSIP program finally rewards that spirit. We are excited for what God's own state will achieve with the springboard of the NSIP program.
Those women that are unemployed, that have not secured any job, through this homegrown feeding, it has helped a lot of them. I'm one of the beneficiaries. It has helped me a lot to sustain my family. My son in school, I use it in paying his school fees. When I have not started, it was difficult, but since we started the job, it's okay with us. We are gaining a lot from it by sending our children to the school.
Palm oil is a legacy crop, farmed in Nigeria since the early 1900s, and while Davidson had a century of expertise to draw from, he needed funding. The Jeep program provided that funding, and Davidson has been so successful he's paid off his primary loans and has currently qualified for the second phase of the program.
I used to buy red oil from the village and sell here in Umuahia. I have some fast food or some hotels that buy from me prior to that time. Then when I got that 50,000, at least it gave me a boost. I increased my goods to about 4 robas, by 4 robas increase. So at least I was able to make some gains from it. And because of the increase in the profit I've gotten, at least my capital base on the business has increased to an extent, though not to as I expected, because we are still expecting the second stage of it where we can access 250,000. So, but overall, it has helped me. And if I have such testimony, I believe that over 1,000 beneficiaries in Abia State who had access to it will still share the same testimony, unless those who didn't go into the business they wanted, or those who had bad luck in their choosing area of business. But I know overall, majority of us who use the money in a very good way had the same testimony to share.
I'm a graduate of counseling psychology from the University of Port Harcourt. After graduation, I was a job seeker until I heard of the Empower. Although I was managing other linear jobs, maybe teaching jobs too, but not actually employed, maybe to assistant teacher. You know, the issue of joblessness in Nigeria. So we're like no job, and that was affecting me as a person and as well as my family, because I cannot put food on my table, and some of my immediate needs, I cannot respond to them. So but with this Empower, at least I have the confidence that at the end of the month, 30,000 alert will come, And upon that, I'll be able to take care of some of my needs. Sincerely, I want to thank the federal government. This is a unique program. Since the history of Nigeria, I've not seen such a program that is so free, that doesn't have that level of political coloration. Because other programs, they will do it in line with party. If you're not a member of this party, there is no guarantee that you get the job. But with Empower, that is not the case. So I'm commending the federal government for being objective with the program.
The Center of Unity has always been a melting point of ideas and innovation, and bringing the NSIP program to the FCT is in line with our mandate to touch as many lives as possible in the shortest time. 5,000 Naira could have changed Blessing Philomena's life. A few years ago, her husband was ill with malaria, and as the family breadwinner, could not work to provide for the medication to treat his illness. Blessing hoped the government could provide her a support and allow her sort her present problems. She lost her husband and one of her children because she had no government safety net. It's too late for her lost loved ones, but Blessing has a chance now to turn her life around with the NSIP conditional cash transfer, send her child to school, and start a business. Blessing's hope is no longer unfounded.
I don't know, if you say I no collect this money, to be sincere, I don't know what happened, maybe near to commit suicide. Because for the only one child we see hold others when they are even follow us by this time around. But we cannot even pay them. I used to beg them for the pension extra that we get. I will do the responsible. And anytime when that my baby see his father's brother, he said take me to school, see others used to go to school. Every day I'm at work that I'm not seeing anything. My mother used to go and say sugar cane from people said that. So God can eat sometimes. That's why I said for this money that I collect, if others not appreciate what me I appreciate for this money. But how many times that I've received this money and my baby is happy by this time. I don't have a father who can help me. That is why I don't feel. And my school is always put that as my father left me when I was 8 years old. I sit up now. I'm sit up for this. Always true. I thank government. I thank government for this help that help us.
We must appreciate federal government because they gave us what is called tablet. Every one of us, especially the first batch, the 200,000 Empower volunteer, received a tablet filled up with several applications, videos, audios, a host of what you can think of that you can serve as learning avenue for you. If you are not good in IT, there are so many applications from Google, from Microsoft, from a host of others that you can continue to learn for. They are included free of charge in this tablet. As you can see, the tablet is usually be included with every month with a data of 750 megabytes every month. So since the inception To of recent, last month, we received 750 megabytes every month for us to have access to internet, for us to go to internet, for us to use this tablet to teach our students, for us to use this tablet to teach and make use of it in our place of work, be it agro or in health. So this has actually impacted our lives.
I graduated from Auchi Polytechnic Physics Electronics. I graduated 2013, began my NYSC 2014, completed it February 2015. After then, I was in the labor market searching for a job. Money, to some people, it might be small, but for me, even when it's small, it means a lot of things to me. Because through that, assuming I was still in the labor market, going here and there, there's no source of income. What will have become of me? Because this money in question, in a month, you are much aware that at the end of the month, you are expecting 30,000. You have to plan for it. But if you don't have anything to plan for, how do you plan? At the end of everything, you resort to crime, try to get other means of surviving. It has actually helped me. It has helped a lot of Empower. Some of them, they've been able to get married like me. I can attest to that. I just came back from travel, I just got married. It's the Empower program that I'm into. I've been able to save, pay the diary, and married a wife.
What actually interests me about Empower was that it was a platform where you could learn things within 2 years and you become employable afterwards. So with that, I was like, oh, what should I be doing here? I think I need to start up with these people, get to know what is involved. So I applied. Then in the course of the Empower, I was opportune to get a master's form and I got admission to continue school. I combined the two together, and by God's grace, I'm done with my coursework. I'm yet to start my thesis. So I want to say Empower actually gave me the opportunity to explore.
Benue State might have struggled with insecurity, but the NSIP program is diversifying the portfolio of the food basket of the nation and restoring faith in the future of the state.
Life became difficult to me. In fact, at that point in time, I went to the hospital. They said my BP is not good. I started thinking, what next will I do before this program came? First and foremost, I will talk in my house because it affects me directly before the person outside. When no woman that will cook and will not test, I have now started having early morning food and my children to eat. I take to the school. Apart from that, as I take to the school, the children themselves looking at me coming to serve them, I look at their face, they smile. And that makes me joy that I'm doing something.
"12 years old Mary Nogo, a primary 3 pupil in Benue, tells us how the meal program has improved her ability to concentrate in class and improve her grades.
They started feeding us since 2017. I don't collect money from my parents anymore because they started giving us food in school. They give us rice on Monday, beans on Tuesday, yam porridge on Wednesday, moi moi and egg on Thursday, and juice and biscuits on Friday.
Teikurom Igbesa, a single mother abandoned by her husband, tells us how the conditional cash transfer has allowed her rebuild her life and start a business selling honey in her village in Benue State.
I'm married since 2005. We are living from Makodi here. The man started misbehaving like that, so I really suffered. Before the money, I dey pick firewood from bush, the seller. The first one I collected, I buy rubber drum because the village I was living before, Fulani people attack us, so we don't have anything to use. And water dey scarce. So as I collect the money, I rush and buy drum, rubber drum. The second one, my children, they are not schooling. I use the money, 10,000 inside. They pay us the second one, 3 months. I collect 15,000. I keep 10,000 naira for my children's school. I use 5,000 naira. Buy small goat like this, 3,500. Okay. So second term, January, my children start school for the help of this program. For the help of this program, for that our village, they are used to buy this honey and selling it. For a rubber paint, you can buy it 15,000. Sometimes you gain 2,000 or 2,000 plus. But before, I was not having anything to make the business. But for the help of this program, I am now selling this to help my life.
Seriously, I've benefited a lot from the program, knowledge-wise and financial-wise. Before NAGRO, I was earning 10,000 as a classroom teacher with my master's certificate. That was what I was being paid. And most times, no private sector, sometimes they will not even pay me. But when I enroll for this program, I have this belief that every month I'll be given 30,000, which was enough for me to plan, stabilize myself, invest into my little farm business. I was into rice farming too, prior to this, and it has boosted my finance, seriously. I think it's one of the things I have to appreciate this government. This is the first program of the government in Nigeria where people of my type got things on the platform go without knowing anybody. So it's a plus. If all policies of government in terms of recruitment can be done in this manner that Empower was handled, I think a lot of people will praise the Nigerian government.
The reason I partook in the building was to get money, enough money so I could expand my business. Before the Jeep, I was trading and engaging in buying and selling of clothes. When the money came, at first I never thought it was going to be real. But I got 50,000 naira from the Jeep program. There is a weekly payment plan that was designed for us. About 2,700 was to be paid back weekly. And we succeeded in paying the money. The program helped me to increase my business. I'm hoping that if I'm upgraded, my business will expand beyond what it is today.
Gombe isn't called the jewel of the savannah for nothing. With picturesque landscapes and amiable people, enterprise and opportunity was the only thing holding the state back from being a nation player. Not anymore, since the NSIP program began to implement in the state.
Graduated for more than 2 years without jobs, so that's why I have been hustling, running halter to skelter from this place to this place. So when I had the advert, I decided to apply.
With the coming of this Empower in the Northeast, it helped a lot of youth to get a job instead of sitting down around inside their community doing nothing. It helped most of them to get work, to be doing. I could have been still seeking for job to do.
It's okay, go, it's okay.
For Danjuma Mekwi, an egg seller in Gombe market, the school feeding program has created a demand for his products that has seen his income and the incomes of the grocery sellers in Gombe market skyrocket. The NSIP program has helped him meet the new demand.
To alhamdulillah kusan ba dan ka tambaye ni ma ni ba zan iya bayyana alherin da na samu ba. Amma tun da ka tambaye ni zan iya bayyana maka abubuwan da na samu, kaɗan daga cikin abubuwan da na samu. Dan ce da 'yan makaranta da kwai ya taimake ni akan kasuwata. Shekara sama da 25 business na ban taba samun alherin da na samu kamar wannan lokaci ba saboda dalilin ce da 'yan makaranta. Dan da na kan so kwai bai wuce mota ɗaya biyu ba. Ya kace in je Jos in so kwai. Amma saboda ce da 'yan makaranta ya kai na tafi har Katsina. Wani fashi na ji na so kwai trailer ba ma kwantina ba trailer na kawo na sauke domin albarkacin da 'yan makaranta. To kaga wannan ba bunda zan ce sai dai in gode wa Allah da Allah ya kawo da wannan program din. Kusan program ne yana kamar dan ni kadai aka yi ma. Dan ya taimake ni kan harkan sana'ata. Muna sai da crate bangare na kawai ina sai da koyi sama da crate 25,000 a dalilin ce da 'yan makaranta. Wanda da ba zan sai da crate 2,000 ba da. Amma dalilin ce da 'yan makaranta na sai da sama da crate 25,000. Kai ban taba tunani ba. Amma kuma abin ni kaina da aka ce za a yi ban mamaki. Dan ban yi tsammanin za a iya yi ba. Sai na kuma an kawo shi kuma ana yi wanda hatta yaran da ba sa zuwa makaranta saboda albarkacin wannan abun suna zuwa makaranta. Saboda yaro zai yi shekara 10 a gidansu bai ci kwai ba. Amma sai zaman ya je makaranta za a bashi kwai dalilin wannan kwan da ake bashi da abincin da ake bashi yana zuwa makaranta.
So tunanina a yanda gwamnati ta ɗauko hanyar ciyar da yara na makaranta daga aji 1, 2, 3 har zuwa aji 4. So ni a yanda na fahimci tunda gwamnati ta ɗauko wannan tsarin kusan kamar yana taimaka ma yaranmu na talakawa. Kuma yana ba wa yara ƙarfin gwiwan zuwa makaranta. Wasu iyayen ba sa iya ba wa yaransu abin karyawa da safe. Da gwamnati ta kawo wannan tsarin, ko yaro ya samu abin karyawa da safe a gida ko bai samu abin karyawa da safe a gida ba, in ya je makaranta ya san cewa akwai abincin da gwamnati za ta bashi, kuma bayar da abincin ma yaran ya ba wa yaran ƙarfin gwiwan zuwa makaranta da wuri. Kuma a tagace dai akwai nasara game da ba da cin abincin ma yara.
Ni ina yin sana'a kwarai da gaske yana taimaka min. Kuɗin da ake bani na taimakawa gajiyayyu gaskiya yana taimaka min kwarai da gaske akan sana'ar da nake yi.
Sana'a na abin da nake yi ina kiwo, ina sana'a na saya da sayarwa. Abin da zan yi da shi zan bunƙasa sana'a na da kiwo da kuma duk dai harakokin abin da zai taimaka mini zan ƙara bunƙasawa da shi.
Ina kiwo, ina jawar, ina kasuwanci. Kudin da ake bamu na tallafa yana taimaka mu, ina harkan kasuwanci na da kiwo.
Wanda zan ce wa gwamnati sai mu ce mun gode wa Allah da ya kawo wannan tsari da ya taimaka wa talakawa. Mun samu ci gaba sosai akan wannan kuɗi da ake bamu. Yana taimaka mana kwarai da gaske sosai.
Kuma za mu ce wa shugaban ƙasa mun gode mishi don ya taimaka mana abin da ba mu san shi ba ma duka an yi ƙoƙari an tallafa mana mun ƙaru mun samu ƙarfinmu daga mu da yaranmu har cikin gidanmu ma. Ba abin da za mu ce gaskiya sai dai Allah da ya ƙara buɗa buɗawa. Allah ya albarka.
The good people of Edo State doubted the efficacy of the NSIP program because the government had made similar promises in the past and failed to deliver. But now, the heartbeat of the nation beats loudly because of the tremendous push of innovation and enterprise NSIP has brought to the state. Can you blame Mama Idonije for thinking that the Jeep program was fake? She lived through the SAP program and the poverty alleviation schemes of the 90s. She thought she'd seen everything till she got that first alert from... Guess who is a believer now?
One day I just opened my phone, I saw some tests that they sent me tests that I should go to Urokpota to go and activate my account or something like that. So they just gave me that message. After then giving me that message, I just look at the message, I just ignore. I say, these people that just came to the market that day, some people benefited. Me, I didn't benefit, so I just ignore him. But it was about 3 days ago, and I saw the message back again. I said, okay, let me follow it. And I just pray. I said, Baba God, take control. After praying, I left. I said, let me go to Urokpota that they said I should go. Getting there, I saw a civil servant with laptop. So I now question him. I said, please, I came for so and so thing. They said they are giving us low 10,000, but I heard some people have benefited, but for me, I have not benefited anything. So he now told me he's going to give me a code. He gave me a code. I said, can I receive it? He said, madam, go. Immediately I receive it, I should go to my bank. Immediately I just walk away from there, not quite 10 or 15 minutes, I got my allowance, 10,000 naira low. From government, just thank God. I say, Papa God, thank you. I thank Jeep for this money that they have given me now because I feed my children from this my market. I still train them from this my market. So I thank Jeep for them helping me. So my prayer is that they should increase it the more. This trader money good oh. It don't help me well oh. I dey happy now. My market will be bully now. Nothing that I cannot get to sell now. God, thank you for using them for me.
National Homegrown School Feeding Program has really been impactful. It has added more value to my life in the sense that some increment in my income, not just a little increments. I don't want to spell it out, but a huge increment, and not just to my life, it has also impacted my family. You know, things I couldn't meet up with, I've been able to meet up with them, and I've been able to also save. Initially, I don't have savings, but now I've been able to, at least in a month, I can boast of I have this at the end of every month.
When Elahosa Jane applied for the N-Power program, she was hoping to somehow compensate for her lack of practical knowledge. She needn't have worried. Not only
I've benefited maximally from the N-Power program, the N-Health program. Everything about life is practical. You might have a lot of theoretical knowledge, but if you do not have the practical aspect, it's as if you have nothing. And being in the N-Health category has really helped because basically this country cannot go anywhere without healthcare delivery. It's essential for the economy. And being trained
under this sector gives me that fulfillment that I'm able to make an impact in the society. Apart from just being under the N Health category, we are privileged to be trained by health organizations like WHO, because during the National Immunization Plus days, these organizations come to train and then appoint persons to serve as supervisors of teams or even vaccinators during these days. So this platform has given me that opportunity to be trained even in that aspect. And also you get training on how to reach out to community residents. So basically the practical aspect is what I really appreciate about the program. And it's not really about health. That's not the only benefit I've gotten from the Empower program. It also brings about capacity building, professional training, because the training we get actually spreads out to every area of life. You know that you have to be responsible, not just for yourself, but for every other person.
As the gateway to the Southwest, whatever happens in Ogun State is replicated across the region. The NSIP beneficiaries in the state are showing the region how to take an opportunity and turn it into prosperity.
Before I joined the program, I was jobless, sitting at home and hoping that things will get better. Through this program, I have achieved a lot. I've been a man of myself. I can vouch for myself now that at least with the little I can earn, I can meet most of my responsibilities and give little to others too.
My name is Oyedele Fumilayo. I'm working in Family Health Center, Okelewo, Abeokuta, Ogun State. My department is record.
I use that money to feed my children because I lost my husband. So I just thank God to the shop. Because I gain a lot of things there.
As a result of this Empower, my economic life has changed because, you know, in the private school, we are just giving a token amount of money, but here it's getting better than before. And apart from this teaching, we are able to do lessons for the pupils. So, and as a result of that, we are able to get some earnings apart from the stipend given to us.
Madame Oyewole, a widow and one of the food vendors in Ogun State, tells us about the outsized impact the school feeding program had in her life and that of her family.
Ní àsìkò yẹn, mo ní ọmọ kan ó fẹ́ wọ school. Ó ti ní admission yẹn, bí tá ti ń sáré owó jà. Ọmọ yẹn tún wá sọ fún mi pé mọ́ ìmí ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún lọ try money. Nígbà tí ó ti sí agbára, àti nẹ́ẹ̀nì kankan torí àwọn ọmọ yẹn ò ní bàbá. Iṣẹ́ inú mi dùn gan torí ó tọ́ ìṣẹ́ nínú ayé mi. Ó fún mi ní nǹkan tí mo lè máa rí tí inú mi máa fi dùn láéláé tí mi ní fi gbàgbé ìjọba Buhari.
Insecurity and violence had all but destroyed the economy of Zamfara State, but the NSIP is bringing restoration. one business idea at a time. The youth are gainfully employed and invested in sustaining this new wave of prosperity. For 3 years, Mujahid Abubakar roamed the streets of Zamfara, graduate credentials in hand, unable to find a job or financing for his business ideas. N-Power seemed like a gamble for him, and he applied on a whim. Nothing could have informed him about how his life would change.
So I spent almost 2 years, 3 to 2 years, without being employed. But later on, I saw an advert on the internet about this Empower program. So I applied to do the internet. So by the will of Allah, then I was selected. Now I'm serving at my We are guiding them so that they can go to the hospital to have access to health. The entire Empower program has bettered my life. So, because I was not employed before, and now I'm employed. With what I'm gaining with my stipend, with the savings I made, so now I have started a small business, which is selling pawn accessories. After my PPA, after I close from my PPA, I go to my shop and open.
I graduated from Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, and I've been unemployed over 3 years back. So with this program, with this Empower program, I was able to proceed with my studies. This program is able to put a smile on my face because I know that at least I have something doing and I'm not sitting idle. Federal government needs to continue with this program because a lot of people are benefiting from it.
I'm a part of Enagro now for a good 2 years, and I have been earning 30,000 monthly stipend, and I still be using the money for so many purposes. I have even used the money for investing myself by creating a small farm for my own production now. So I'm running a farming business now. Yes, the productivity in Gusau, it has been increased, not as before. So with this, the produce now we are producing here is much, and so that we cannot even consume it. So we have to take it to the neighboring states, neighboring countries, in order for them to use, and we earn money from them. So as a result of this Empower Enagro program, definitely the produce now is in high scale.
A da ina zaune ba ni da sana'ar yi, ko mijina ya rasu ya bani da yara guda biyu. Ba mu iya cin abinci wani lokacin dan ba kullum muke cin abinci ba. Sannan ban iya sa su makaranta saboda babu hali. Na ce yawo ina neman bashi dan yin sana'a ban samu ba. Wata rana sai na ji ana magana ana zo ana koyar da training din shinkafa. Na zo Allah ya sa na samu aka sani a cikin training din aka koya mana muka koya. Bayan mun gama aka ba mu training allowance kuma kullum ana ba mu kuɗin abinci. Bayan sati 2 zuwa 3 aka kira mu aka ce mu zo lokaci yayi da za a ba mu bashin nan. Ko da muka zo aka ce za a ba mu bashin naira 100,000 wanda za mu je mu ci gaba da yin wannan gumin shinkafan, kuma duk bayan sati 1 za mu dinga kawo naira 4,400. Allah ya taimaka na samu na shiga aka ɗauki wannan kuɗin aka bani. Na zo na fara gumin shinkafa, bayan na ansa aka ce sai mun yi sati 2 kafin mu fara kawo kuɗin. Da na zo na ansa na fara gumin shinkafa, kuma cikin ikon Allah ne ya sa shinkafan da na guma sai kyau kamar yadda aka koya min yadda ake gumin shinkafan. Bayan na yi shi na zo na fara bin gida da masu sai da abinci ina nuna musu ina da shinkafa ga kalan shi. Suka ga kyan shi na samu karɓuwa suka zo suna siya. Akwai waɗanda suke siya su kawo kuɗi, akwai waɗanda za su siya sai su yi sana'a su siyar sai su dawo da kuɗin su an shi wani. kuma haka muke ta juyawa. Za mu ci abinci su 4 su 3 a rana da ni da yarana, har na samu na sa su islamiyya na sa su boko, kuma duk satin na kan zo na kawo kuɗin. Idan satin da aka dan saya musu iko ne ba wuta ba a caci shinkafan da wuri ba, zan zo in ba da haƙuri don wannan satin ba a ciniki ba bare a kawo wannan kuɗin da ake ka. To haka dai alhamdulillah yanzu haka ina da jari ƙasa naira 177. Bayan cikin kuɗin muke cin abinci, muke yin sutura, yara na suke zuwa makaranta a ciki, duk wani lalura a ciki muke, har ma haya gidan da muke zaune a cikin muke biya. So alhamdulillah na gode ma Janar Muhammadu Buhari, Allah ubangiji ya saka mai da alheri, kuma Allah ya ba mu ikon da za mu ƙarasa biyan kuɗin nan dan saura kaɗan mu ƙarasa biya cikin kuɗin da aka bani.
The NSIP has shown that government intervention can be positive and productive. However, there is more ground to cover, and only complete participation by the citizens will allow the government to achieve more across demographics and truly eradicate poverty, one smile at a time.